Most men will never admit it, but insecurities can have control over your whole life. That means the way you walk in the room. That means the way you are with women. That also means the way you act when you're at your job. And the biggest thing of all that people don't realize is that body game fixes all of that. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Okay, what's good, YouTube?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
It's been a minute, so we're back with another video. This video is going to be about body game. How body game gets rid of insecurities in men. What's your Instagram, bro?
My Instagram is Bruce Leroy, aka Jeremiah. That is my name, Jeremiah. But follow me on Instagram, Bruce Leroy, BRUUCE Leroy. And you'll find me.
And my name is Jackson. So today we're going to have some topics that we're going to go over that made us sit down and was kind of like, okay, what kind of content do we want to make for the people? There might be some hard topics that y'all may not feel comfortable talking about amongst yourselves, and we feel like the best way to talk about it is us to put it on the table for y'all. So,
and it's the truth. You have to face the truth at the end of the day. You
can't run from it.
You can't run from it. You can't hide from it. You know, it will always expose to the eye. Just remember that.
And it's our job to do that. First topic is physical insecurities in men. Let's start with height, size, weight, baldness, and jawline. Genetics is genetics, right? Me being 6'4", you know what I'm saying, me being tall, it can spread insecurities amongst other men. And it's not intentionally. I don't walk around thinking that my biggest job is to put fear in other people. For a long time, I didn't know that's what I was doing. And subconsciously, consciously, other men may feel some type of way. So that's why we say go to the gym, you know, because that null and voids all of that. Could you start to work on yourself? Could you agree, bro?
I definitely agree. Like, the gym is for you for a reason. The gym is there for you for a reason, you know. It's your therapy. Deep down inside, you don't want to continue the habits that you always been doing that's stopping you from achieving what you want to do. The best thing to do is what? Go to the gym. You mad, you sad, you know, use that pain. Use that as fire. Feel yourself. You know?
It's important.
And take your life serious. Cause it's you. You are a God. Kings and queens, we are God, you know? We are the holy vessel. We must move forward with it, you know?
It's important.
It's important. We have to obey that. Obey ourselves, respect ourselves.
And that's going to the gym and working on yourself. That's the reason why we put out the fitness content that we do.
Right.
And that's the reason why we're here to inspire y'all. You know what I'm saying? So height, size, and weight. That can all, height, you can't really do nothing about that.
Yeah,
but your weight and the size of who you are, you can always work on that. You can always go to the gym and sharpen yourself. You know what I'm saying? To where you'll be able to cut through anything for your future self to be fulfilled of the present work that you've already put in work.
Don't worry about the height. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? It's like, yeah, I get it. I get it. But that's not the end of your world, man. You know? Like,
don't let your height define you, bro.
It's all about your heart, the desire, the dignity to look your best, become the best version of you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, dog.
And once you really construct your mind, it's like, and you apply it, you take action, and it shows, and you experience that. Small, but it's cherishing. It can go a long way.
And we know.
And we know it.
Because we lived a life.
And we live in a testimony.
You know what I'm saying? Bro has average height, but it doesn't stop bro from doing what he does. It doesn't stop.
I love modeling. I love playing basketball. That height doesn't define you. Define me. How my brother said, it doesn't define you.
It doesn't define you, son. Now baldness, I can't really help you with that. I really can't. Nah. But I will say this though. There's a lot of people that say, if you know that the bald look is what you want to rock, you have to go to the gym. It's only right, son. You gotta be swole. You gotta be swole, jacked, ripped,
we all need to produce more of our T levels, you know.
This generation has made a lot of men, soft
And feminine.
and it's like that's not how you should be, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you know that your biggest goal is to lead your family, lead yourself first. You want to be a leader, lead your friends first. Be a representation.
Be a representation of you first, and affirm to yourself that you got what it takes. Don't be all talk, you know? Show up for yourself.
You gotta show up for yourself.
Before you even involve anyone else in your life.
Now jawline.
Jawline.
I'm gonna let you talk about it, bro, cause you know what I'm saying. You gotta show him, bro. You gotta show him the jawline, bro. You gotta flex for him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you don't know if he got a jawline if he can't flex his jawline. You feel me?
Exactly. He's right.
I got a jawline, but obviously I have a beard and facial hair, so it covers it. But at the end of the day,
people know you have a jawline, brother, because you have a lean physique, bro. And when you lean, you lean. You know what I'm saying? It shows in your face.
How do you feel about your jawline?
I mean,
and do you feel like it's something that everybody can get?
I feel like it's very possible for people to get. That's just what it is. Like
you got any tips for?
Work out. You have to work out first, because if you don't work out, then how you gonna burn fat? You know, how you gonna see the jawline that you wish to see? You know,
talk to him, bro.
It starts with working out first.
Lower your body fat.
Lower your body fat percentage. Yeah, just focus on that. Think about the jawline while you train.
Think about the jawline while you train. So number
you know
two.
What I'm saying? Yeah.
Number two. So we're gonna talk about status and money insecurities. Now, I'm gonna be real with you, dog. Status can mean anything for anybody, but how I look at status is your income, your inner self. That's your status. When you work on the inside of yourself, the interior part of yourself, and you're not looking for no external validations, you know, when it comes to anybody else, you tend to know that the main thing is loving yourself, you know, to where when you can walk anywhere, you can walk into any room, you can walk around anybody. Doesn't matter what you have on.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Clothes shouldn't define who you are when it comes to body game, and that's why body game is important, because when you got a body, you make anything, I'm not gonna say anything, you make most clothes look good. It fits you a certain way compared to somebody that may be out of shape or that may have an average physique, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Your clothing becomes tailored to you.
I like that, bro.
It suits you. You know, when you put it on, you know that's, you know.
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
It's you.
Like you look in that mirror, you like, you know what, I'm that dude or I'm that girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that inner confidence that you build, that you know that you've applied in the gym, and in return, as a reward, inner confidence that somebody cannot diminish or take away from you. Right. That's the beauty of it. The next thing we're going to talk about, so we already talked about, always feeling like they're behind. You should never feel like you're behind. Who are you racing, bro? Who are you racing? Who are you in competition with? The only person that you should be in competition with or be with is yourself. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't try to fight yourself. You know, a lot of people don't understand that, and I mean, it's something that you have to go through, you have to learn from, you have to grow from. It's fighting yourself. You being hard on yourself. You know, like me and Brett had a conversation the other day about being a perfectionist. Yeah, it's understandable about being a perfectionist, but you have to get to a point where you're gonna be willing to go through it to become better. You're willing to go through the struggle. You're willing to
But that's the beauty behind it. Is the hunger. You know, perfectionism to me sounds like hunger. A person that takes the time to master the craft. It's beautiful.
And don't rush it though.
And it's never a rush. But at the end of the day, it's your results. You know, and
that's you gotta live with those results.
And live with those results and take notes of those results. Journey it down. Archive it, you know, and watch yourself grow. and thank yourself, you know?
Cause we trained in the dungeon, dog. We trained in the dungeon for so long that we didn't even realize when we actually stepped outside in the world that we live in, and people looking at us like, y'all look like superheroes. Like,
I don't know how to take that compliment, bro.
y'all look like Greek gods, or y'all look like AI. Like, these are the things that we get on a regular day basis, and it's kind of like you sit there in your car when nobody's around and you're actually processing that, and you're like, really? Is that truly what I look like? You know what I'm saying? How did you lock in on self-healing? What did it take for you to do that, or did it just become natural?
It took me.
Was it easy?
It took me a walk at the park, bro. Stillness.
So what is stillness to you, bro?
Stillness is going back in that cocoon, listening to your voice. You know, listen for a voice. Listen for God. Listen for the God within you while you're in stillness. Everyone needs it, you know? You need it, I need it, bro.
And that's real, bro.
To recharge.
Recharge your light bulb.
You know?
And that's the truth, dog. So, next topic, and I know we getting in depth with these topics because we don't want to just bounce with these topics and kind of like rush through the video. So, and you just listening to us talk. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is kind of like a mini podcast. You can listen to this while you driving on the highway and you thinking about, well, damn, you know, these guys are right. Because this video isn't just for men. It's directed to men, but women can listen to this and get free game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's important for us to all put each other on game when it comes to something like self-healing, progression. But not to get off topic too much. The next topic is why men hide it. Society tells men, shut up and deal with it. Instead of talking about it, we either self-destruct or project it. Now that's powerful. It's powerful because men become distracted very easily. And that can be with bad environments, which brings bad friends, the wrong crowd. Mom always said she could tell the person that you are by the person that you hang with, right? So that means that if you gonna hang with bums, you gonna be a bum. You hang with winners, you gonna be a winner. You know, we've all heard that before.
Yeah.
But when you're a man and you're on your journey, come to terms and you realize that the thing that you thought was big and grandiose isn't really that, because you kind of went through that process, right? So for us, how we do what we do when we go through turmoil or a bad day or something that may happen traumatic in our life, and we may not know who to go to or who to run to or who to talk to, we go into stillness. We talk to him. And when it comes to something that you may deal with, be very, very, very specific and particular on who you have those conversations with. Because
very important, guys.
Because you can have that conversation with anybody and they may bring you down the wrong path based off of their opinions that they thought were suitable for you and your cause, and then it went left. And now you're thinking on a whole different playing field that you was thinking before. You know what I'm saying? So knowing that, bro, be real with yourself. That can hinder you.
Don't join the crowd.
Don't join the crowd, bro.
You know?
And to be okay with that, bro. Like a lot of men hide in that. They hide in a shell because of uncomfortable conversations. And I knew what GNC, if y'all don't know what GNC is, it's a supplement place, and that was one of the places where I've really learned just supplements, nutrition. We'll get into all that later, but there was a lot of uncomfortable conversations that I had to have with people back in Louisiana. And you know, because of obesity, a lot of men and a lot of women don't want to have those conversations with you when they see that you're fit and that you're in shape, meaning body gain. Because it brings out insecurities within themselves that they may not even know that they're having in real time. Be okay with surrendering. I know you might be prideful. I know that you may feel like you too good to hear that information, but always be wanting to be a student to the game and be okay with knowing that you will not know everything, and that if you don't know, you don't know.
You don't know, and
put your pride to the side, bro.
Just put it to the side, bro, because we all learning. At the end of the day, even the smartest person on earth is still learning something new. You know?
Because if you have all that stuff built up and bottled up, you're gonna self-destruct, and we don't want you to self-destruct. That's why we telling you go to the gym. That's why we telling you work on yourself. You see how it all circles back. You see how it all circles back to the same thing. A body game. Go to the gym. Go work on yourself. If you truly love yourself, you're gonna do that.
We want you to have joy. Literally. We want you to have peace.
Gotta have it, bro. You gotta have it, bro.
We want that for y'all.
Gotta have it,
man. It's like, this is why we making this content. You know, this is why we talking to.
Because there's so many people that we see in the regular day that ask us these questions on the job. Bro.
And it's finally agreed to voice it. You know,
it's time.
It's time to voice this out.
We really live this life, and we don't say this. Oh, we got a camera. Let's just spit. Let's just spit whatever to the world. It's like, no, like we really live this life.
This is real deal.
We really live this life.
We're really living this testimony
in real time.
In real time.
And I don't want y'all to feel like, man, bro, look, these dudes trying to give me all this type of information. What makes them better than me? Like, bro, it's not even about that.
I'm not better than that person.
I'm not better than you.
It's all about becoming a better me, you know?
Being the main character.
And you, exactly, being the main character. And only you being the main character. Don't worry about anyone else.
For what? Why, bro?
Why?
Bro, there's so many people that we have ran across in just different settings of the life that we live, as far as being athletes, being within the fitness space, being within the model space. Like, we never started off like that, bro. We were just some dudes that had a dream and knew that we wanted to do more with ourselves, man. And we knew that our current situation wasn't gonna be able to
serve that.
Seriously. We would have just been living in limbo.
Yeah.
And time doesn't wait for no man. So, next topic we want to talk about is body game as an antidote. Now, you probably wondering, body game as an antidote, how is it an antidote? Okay, well, building your body builds your confidence. For one, that's the truth.
Yeah.
If you don't go to the gym, you're not going to be able to build your confidence. You have to be okay with going through pain. Yes, I understand that the world lives in comfort, but you do not have to do that. You have a choice. You have an opportunity to change that for you and also your family and for the generation after you. And if you're not holding yourself accountable by going to the gym and working on yourself and drinking your water and making sure you're taking your supplements and making sure you're eating the things that you need to eat, making sure you're staying consistent with that, you're making sure that you're getting your sleep, you're making sure that you're breathing right, all those things, and I'm giving y'all a game, all those things will hinder you if you're not doing those things. Just keep it real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Body is the first status symbol you can control before money, before cars, before clothes. Meaning, you're the Ferrari. But if you're moving like a Honda and you acting average, yeah, you may be reliable, but nobody gonna want to hang with you. Why? Because you're not showing love to yourself.
And you're not showing discipline.
You're not. Discipline is the key to life. It really is, but you wouldn't know that, right? Because you're not doing the things that it takes to be disciplined. And
just think about it. Discipline shapes you and it makes you.
It molds you.
You know?
It defines you. Could you imagine with your future self, the person with all the attributes of, the person that got the look, that got the swag, that got the vernacular, that got all that has the full package? And that's the future self. But you're looking at your present self, and then you get the opportunity to talk to your future self, and your future self looking at you and like, bro, what you doing?
Exactly.
You say you wanted to be the greatest. You say you wanted to be the best.
You gonna leave your future self hanging?
He gonna put his arm out, and then you just gonna walk away?
Dog, you ain't gonna.
He's telling you like, hey, bro, like it's better on this side.
It's like that, brother.
You feel me? So, next one is When your body changes, your energy, posture, aura changes. Insecurities shrink. And it's the truth. If you walking tall, you standing tall, you walking with your shoulders rolled
You
back,
naturally confident. That's just what it is.
and people can feel it.
Exactly.
Aura is this thing that has been blown up in this generation recently that I've seen, that a lot of YouTubers, influencers, they talk about aura. What is aura? Aura is you're in a fire, right? The thing that can be turned like a smoothie at Smoothie King. If it's constantly being fed the things that it needs to mold itself to become stronger, smarter, better, happier. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why pain is so important, right? And you're like, well, how you go from happy to pain? Because sometimes you need to go through that pain to become happy. And if you're not wanting to go through that, then you're not gonna know, okay, well, why do I not feel fulfilled? Yeah, I got all this money. Yeah, I got all these nice clothes. Yeah, I'm spending all these dollars on these high brands that they don't really even care about me for real. They don't even really know my name.
Exactly.
But I'm spending all this bread for the outside validation of people that don't really mess with me for real. Yeah, I need you to catch what I just said.
Listen,
I'm literally telling you that,
like, listen,
you going
listen
to these clubs and you spending all this bread and you doing all that, but when you go home and there's nobody around and it's just you in your apartment, do you feel fulfilled? You looking at yourself in the mirror, you gotta get up, you gotta go take a shower. That means you gotta look at yourself in the mirror. And if you know that you ain't been putting in work during those weeks, you ain't been putting those hours in, you ain't been showing up to the kitchen, but you've been out eating fast food and all this other stuff, it's like, that all shows your essence that you don't really truly love yourself for real. Because if you did, you would prioritize a healthy lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real.
And what do? Y'all come up with excuses.
Or why you can't do it.
Or why you shouldn't do it, or why I can't do it. Oh, I got this going on.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, or it's like the disengage of things, you know?
It's like, why would you want to do that, bro? And it's like, yeah, bro, look at us, bro. Y'all see our photos. I know y'all see our photos. We gonna show y'all what confidence is through us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gonna have shirtless photos. Not to be cocky, not to brag, but to show you that, yeah, we put this work in, we not just talk. You know what I'm saying? When we show up to these gyms, it's like that Dragon Ball Z effect.
It's like, right? show off your glory, you know?
Exactly.
You deserved it. You worked hard for it.
But you can't get mad at somebody because he's Super Saiyan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he know he's Super Saiyan. He know that he got that aura. But he went through that turmoil. He went through the dungeon. He went through the pain. He went through the darkness, the struggle. And that is what this video is about. If you were willing to go through the struggle, you know what I'm saying?
Think about it. It's really not dark to you. Darkness is not scary. It's divine.
And then, like I said before, you know, if you're a person watching this video, bro, and you know that you have not been working on yourself, if you know you have not been training, if you know that you have been eating poorly,
right,
you can change all that, bro, by changing the frequency, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Changing your mind. Detachment. Master detachment, fellas. Queens. Master detachment is man, once you master detachment, bro, it's like, ha! Nobody can shake you. You basically master control of self, of your decisions, of your paths.
That's the truth, bro.
You know?
And that's why we love what we do, bro. That's why we go to certain certain gyms, and we love gym hopping. And we've been to multiple gyms since we've been out here. What has been, 7 months?
It's been 8 months.
Yeah, 8 months now, bro. We've been to multiple gyms, and we're gonna tell you, bro, we do not realize how many people we affect until we leave the gym. And it's kind of like, damn, bro, like, you saw how this person was looking at us, or dang, bro, like, people really like are shaking up of who we are. Confidence is something that you want. Work on yourself, bro. Go in the gym. Go get your membership right now, bro. They got Planet Fitness, bro. They got the park. Like, bro, there's no excuse. It's no excuse. Especially the people that claim they want to get their body right. Because we came across clients are wannabe clients that say that they're serious about it, but you know, there's always an excuse.
But are you?
Are you really?
Are you really serious?
Because you really gotta look at yourself
Yes.
at night, bro. You gotta look at yourself when nobody's around.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta know that, bro. So it's like knowing me and bro, we're not just talking, bro. It's not a theory, bro. Like we
Right.
really live this life, bro. We genuinely do this, bro. Like I want you to know that if you know you have not been loving yourself the way you should have been, oh, bro, it's time. It truly is, bro. It's time for you to take control of your life.
And you're not losing out on anything. Get that out your dome.
That food, those sweets, that can wait, bro.
It's all there. It's all
It ain't
there.
going nowhere, bro. It's not. It's not. I said before, bro, if your person's watching this video and you know that this is something that you've been contemplating on and that you're ready to step into, bro, we do one-on-one consultation calls. It's $100, and that's really for the people that's mainly for the people that's ready to step into their new life, their new self.
That's ready to transform, you know?
It's ready, bro. Because it's like don't hold yourself back from something that can really change your life, bro. Yeah, if you're a man and you're a woman that's ready to get rid of those insecurities among yourself, you haven't been showing yourself love, you haven't been disciplined, you need some help, you need some guidance. The J Brothers, we got you, dog.
We got you.
We got you. Our job is to be able to provide you the best service possible. If you're a man and you're a woman, and you know you've been denying yourself of fitness, you've been walking away from it, you've been shutting yourself down from it, you've been hiding away from it, time to come out the closet. It's time to come out and play. It's time to come work on yourself. We have nutrition. We have meal plans. We do PDFs. I don't want to do that. Let me see. So if you're a man and you're a woman and you're tired of carrying those insecurities and you're ready to step into your new elevation, you're ready to elevate yourself to your final form, then this is the best time to do it. We have PDFs. We have one-on-one consultation calls. That's $100, and that's for our serious clients.
We're here to give you guided wisdom for your story in life. We are all made to be servants.
We're here to transform lives, bro.
We all here to mentor someone. We're all here to mentor.
We're here to transform lives, bro. That's all we do. And it shows.
It shows.
It shows through our content, how we are, how we look. We're the brand. Our job is to be able to be a strong representation of that, because if we're not loving ourselves, if we're not being disciplined with ourselves, why would you want to get trained by us?
You know?
So that's really what this video is all about, man. It's not about who's the best. It's all about you being the best with yourself. You loving yourself. You giving yourself that love, that tender love, that care, that TLC. Somebody got to do it, bro.
And it's a blessing. It's a blessing that you are investing in yourself. It's truly amazing. You should be proud of that. You know, you should be happy that you're doing self checkups every single day.
Every single day.
You checking that list. You check head to toe.
That's what it's
before
all
you
about,
step
bro.
out that door, and you feel great. That's why we here. That's why we make this content, to make you
level up.
You're magnetic.
And you gotta know that though, bro.
And you gotta know that. And once you know, and when you know that, and you actually know that for sure, like for sure, when you know that for sure, it's like
you can't be stopped, bro.
You can't. Also be careful with it, because it can get over your head. You know, it can really get over your head. I've seen it happen with a couple of friends, a couple of people that I knew. It's all about awareness. You know?
All about awareness, man.
Awareness. This is all about awareness.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
At the end of this, so pretty much, I'm looking at all the topics that we talked about. We pretty much covered all the topics. I hope that we gave y'all as much information as possible. There's going to be more videos that's going to come after this, man. Me and bro been talking. We got some ideas. We got some things that's planned. And I want to leave this. I want to leave this video with a message to y'all, bro. at the end of the day, insecurity can kill you in silence. And if you're not having a way to let that energy, that negative energy, the things that you're dealing with, if you don't have a way to let that out, or you have a place where you could kind of find peace, it's always going to be something that's going to hinder you, dog. So always know that the best way to do it is to go to the gym and work on yourself, man.
And get some source, you know.
And you ain't gotta go to the gym, bro. You can go to the park. You can walk. You can ride a bike. Get some sun.
Get some sun. Get some grass. Ground your feet. Ground yourself. A lot of people need grounding. Like grounding is a huge impact on your life. You know, it restores you.
And we do it all the time.
And we do it all the time. It's healthy for your mind. You know, if your mind feels scattered, go ground. Go take a look at nature. That's all, and sometimes that's what it all takes, just to go outside. Cause you never notice that you be so wrapped up, tired. You're going to work every day. You drink. You physically exhausted, but you want to attain your goals. You want to stay on your journey. You want to, and that's powerful because you're mastering discipline mentally. Don't beat yourself up about it. Going back to that piece, going back to that source. Go back to the source. Go back to the source because we are the source. We are a plant. We are a part of the universe, and we need to be aligned to it every single day, 24/7. 24/7.
Dropping the game, bro.
Like literally, bro.
We're dropping games, son.
You are breathing. You should be thankful that you're breathing. You know.
And you looking at this video and you're like, man, bro, y'all heard this before. You heard this before.
You can breathe.
Who are we? Yeah, we got muscles and all that, and we may look a certain way, but it's like, if that's what it's gonna take, man, to show y'all that you can truly do it, then yeah, bro, we gonna do it.
You
this
can
way.
do that.
We're gonna show y'all this, man, because we are indigenous men, we are indigenous kings, and we're gonna keep making content like this, and y'all gonna get it, whether you like it or not. So, there's nothing else to really say. I love y'all.
We love y'all, bro. Like we for real, we care about everyone.
And we wouldn't do this, man. And we wouldn't do this if y'all didn't enjoy the content that we bring. So we gonna keep it going.
We're gonna keep dropping it.
And keep dropping that fire, bro.
You know, cause that the end result gonna just show for itself. We are present and we're here to help. You know, we're here to guide you. Even if like you feel lost, we don't judge. We don't criticize. You know?
We all been there, bro.
We've been there.
Let's go for women
I've
too.
been laughed at. I've been clowned on. I had embarrassing moments in my life. But that doesn't define who you are. It always goes back to the define. Define is a bold foundational word.
Let them know, bro.
Like that is, you're defining you. You. Not anyone. You. You. And you have all the glorious time ever is available. That's a blessing. Take advantage of that time that you have. You know?
You hear that passion in his voice, bro? That should tell you everything, man. It really should, bro. So we're gonna keep this going. We're gonna keep this fire going with these next videos that we're gonna come out with, man. Elevate yourself to your final form, bro. You know you got the power.
That one more time, bro.
Elevate yourself to your final form.
You hear that?
Elevate. You know you got the power, and we know you got the power. Once again, we the J Brothers.
We the J Brothers, and we love y'all, and we're going to keep dropping this content, man. It's been amazing. We're always in tune with the world when we're not dropping content, you know? It's like our content is our life. And we're so wrapped into it deeply, like we don't realize, like, dang, like, most of the journeys that we take, we should dock it, you know? But we'll learn. It gets better from it, but, you know, it's all about, like I said, awareness. When you pay attention to that, it's like
progression, okay, bro.
Progression. So we have something going for ourselves, even if we feel like it's not really much, but it is something, you know. And if it makes you happy, go with it.
Hey, bro, and it's simple like
Love
that,
y'all,
bro. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend. We the J Brothers, and we out, dog.